Ever wondered what makes up the smallest unit of life, the cell? Today, we delve into the intricate world of cells, exploring their components and discovering the vital roles these parts play. First up, picture the cell as a bustling city. Its outermost layer, the cell membrane, acts as the city wall. It's the gatekeeper, controlling the movement of substances in and out of the cell, ensuring only the good stuff gets in and waste is effectively removed. Next, the cytoplasm. Imagine it as the city's infrastructure. It's a gel-like substance where all other cell components reside and where most of the cell's activities take place. It's the bustling streets and avenues of our city. Now the nucleus. Think of it as City Hall. It's the control center of the cell, housing the DNA, the cell's blueprint. It's responsible for cell growth, reproduction, and the functioning of other components by controlling protein synthesis. Within the nucleus, there's the nucleolus. Picture it as the city's library. It's the site where ribosomes, the cell's protein factories, are assembled from RNA and proteins. Speaking of ribosomes, imagine them as the city's factories. They are the sites of protein synthesis, taking orders from the nucleus and assembling proteins that the cell needs to function. The endoplasmic reticulum, or ER, think of it as the city's highway system. It's a network of membrane-bound tubes and sacs that transport proteins and lipids within the cell. There are two types: the rough ER, which has ribosomes attached and is involved in protein synthesis and processing, and the smooth ER, which is involved in lipid synthesis and detoxification. Next, the Golgi apparatus. Picture it as the city's post office. It modifies, sorts, and packages proteins and lipids for transport to their destinations within or outside the cell. The mitochondria, imagine them as the city's power plants. They generate most of the cell's energy in the form of ATP through a process called cellular respiration. Finally, the lysosomes. Think of them as the city's waste disposal system. They contain enzymes that break down waste materials and cellular debris. In summary, a cell is like a mini city, with each component playing a crucial role. The cell membrane controls the intake and output of substances. The cytoplasm houses the other components and is where most cell activities occur. The nucleus directs cell activities by controlling protein synthesis. The nucleolus assembles ribosomes, which then synthesize proteins. The ER transports proteins and lipids, with the rough ER also involved in protein synthesis, and the smooth ER in lipid synthesis and detoxification. The Golgi apparatus packages and sorts proteins and lipids for transport. The mitochondria generate the cell's energy, and the lysosomes break down waste materials and cellular debris. Understanding these components and their functions is fundamental to understanding life itself, as every organism, from the smallest bacterium to the largest whale, is made up of these intricate and dynamic cells.